kind of litty.
All right, we're going live.
Yeah, I see that.
Dude, watch your attitude.
I have no attitude today.
Watch your attitude.
I'm happy.
I don't
Encanto
have
got the
time
dub.
for you.
So, dude, you want to talk about not having time? We're lucky we're even getting this episode in tonight.
Oh, dude, look. Don't take that up with me.
I'm not.
Take that up with your clients.
Dude. Actually wild how late I'm going to be up tonight.
Yeah? At least you don't have to go in at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Dude, you want to talk about not having time? Oh, wait. I do have to go in at 8 o'clock. What do you mean?
I was being facetious.
Oh. The best and worst of the Oscars. I like it. Share. What we need to do is start making shorts from our channel, like from our live streams, and putting them on TikTok like all the other cool streamer, podcast, vlogger people.
It sounds like a perfect Kevin job.
I get that we're not that cool, but I think we're okay. All right, let's see here. Oh. I did tweet that, by the way. If you turn off the lights, look in a mirror and say Jada Pinkett's name 3 times, I did tweet that.
Is that the tweet that got liked?
Yeah.
Nice.
Will Smith appears out of nowhere to bitch slap you. That's what I said in the tweet. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Let's talk Oscars. Oh. Paste. Bam. Tweet. Hurry. Tweet. It's tweeted. It's out there.
All right.
In the Twitter sphere.
In the Twitter sphere.
All right, here we go. Hey. I'm just sending this to everybody.
All right. Sounds good.
Do. All right. Wait. Okay. Did you post it?
I did.
You're so cool.
Thank you.
Live chat. Let's check it. Yikes. All right.
Did you just?
Yeah, I said hello.
Why is your YouTube name Rapper Vision?
Because all the other versions of it were taken when I made this YouTube.
There's no way that
every single version.
There's no way that V1S10N was.
Yeah,
taken.
but I didn't want it to be a nightmare for people to have to type in. So, can you imagine me telling people where to find my YouTube channel?
Yeah, it'd
be a nightmare for people.
You've been doing that for forever.
Yeah, but that was just for my Xbox gamer tag.
Yeah.
Anyways. All
right, I'm lighting this candle.
Wait, not yet. Okay, now we can go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to Silence Your Cell Phones. My name's Kevin, here with my co-host, my partner in crime, not literally, and my friend, Jarrett Hubbard. What's up, bud?
Sometimes literally. What's up?
Sometimes literally. Not much, man. It was a exciting week, to say the least, in Oscars and cinema.
Yeah, what if I told you that out of the actors I've been reading about, Will Smith probably didn't have the worst week?
That would shock me.
Yeah.
He's been getting hammered on social media. It's rough.
Yeah. So why don't we just get through the formalities?
Okay.
Then we'll address the Elephant in the room.
Okay.
Before we actually talk about the Oscars, because I'm not gonna spend all night talking about Will Smith.
No.
Kevin, what did you watch this week?
I didn't watch a whole lot, if I'm being honest. Work, it took up a lot of my time.
Yep.
But I did watch a few things. I stay watching. There's a new comedy out that's a spinoff of it's the show that Nick Kroll made, and his group of guys. You know who I'm talking about, the guy from the
Oh
League.
yeah, is it the Big Mouth
Yeah, it's the Big Mouth
Spinoff?
spinoff called
Human Resources? or
Human
something
Resources.
Like that?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that on Netflix.
Yeah, it's actually because I like the raunchy animated,
You
and
do.
no, it's actually really funny, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. If I could find my app here, I could tell you what I watched because it was all on Netflix.
You're like a 60-year-old man.
You know, it's like technology these days. Like, what are these kids even doing? Like, spend all their time on the phone, can't connect with human beings.
But you were just talking about us making a TikTok.
I was. Let's see. Where's my okay? All right. Cool. I rewatched some Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
Underground 6, Blacklist, and Human Resources. That was pretty much it.
Nice.
I didn't really stray this week. I was mostly focused when I was home on going to bed. I did watch some disc golf on YouTube.
Yeah.
They had the Texas States this week, and Ricky Wysocki, surprise,
Yeah, back to number
again.
1.
Yeah. So I don't know if you know this. 6 times he's played in Texas States, and he has won 6 times.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good percentage.
Yeah. So that was pretty much my week in review. What about you? What'd you get into?
I saw The Lost City. Monday, I saw X and The Outfit. I pulled a double feature.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't rewatch. I watched the first episode of Moon Knight today. It came out, the new Disney Plus Marvel show.
Yeah.
With Oscar Isaacs. It's awesome.
I heard it is a masterclass in acting.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah.
What else did I watch? I'm halfway through The Mask of Zorro. I was watching that before we started. Because you worked late, I worked late.
Yeah.
I'm working late all week. It sucks. And then I just watched some like generic turn your brain off, like Master Chef Junior stuff, just because like when I get home at 9:00 when I have to close, I'm like, I can't watch a movie because I'm not going to make it.
Yeah, I actually love that for you.
Yeah,
I do, because that's like those are the best, truly.
Yeah, I can just like veg out in my corner. if I pass out for a nap or something, it is what it is. I'm not missing anything important. So I think that's all I got into. Sometimes movies I watch hit me halfway through. Obviously we watched the Oscars Sunday. That took up about 4 hours of our time.
Yep.
Speaking of the Oscars.
The Oscars?
Yeah, it's just
whatever.
Yeah, my brain is just
it's late.
It's melting. So let's go ahead and get it out of the way.
All right.
Obviously, the whole world knows about Will Smith.
Was he in the news or something? Did he do something? I can't.
Yeah, something about slapping a comedian after making a joke about your wife.
Yeah. Okay. That. Yeah.
So I'm not going to get into my views about, was it okay, whatnot, why I think Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. The fact of the matter is you just can't hit somebody. Like I understand comedians make bad jokes, some distasteful jokes. I'm not saying Chris Rock was in the right, in the wrong. Regardless, you have to keep your composure a little better. I read today that after that happened, Will Smith was asked to leave and he refused. Also not a good look. Yeah. And then he gave a speech about being like a beacon of love directly after slapping
a protector. Yeah, he was protecting it.
And it was just a bad look on the whole night.
Yeah.
And I think it kind of tainted his win.
Sure.
Not that I don't think he should, like, I think him winning for King Richard is fine, but it was just a bad energy when he got up on stage, and like, I didn't like the standing ovation he got. The fact that it just got ignored for the rest of the night bothered me, because no one else on planet Earth could get away with that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm kind of rambling. What are your thoughts on the whole?
Yeah, no, and I'm glad you said that, just because I did want to go over our opinions on the matter, because it is a big topic and a lot of people are discussing it. At the end of the day, Chris Rock made a somewhat tasteless joke in regards to Will Smith's wife. I don't agree with how Will responded. I think there is a right way and a wrong way to let Chris know, hey, that's not okay.
Yeah.
I don't agree with you doing that. I'd rather you not make jokes aimed at my wife's disease, because I do understand the frustration. I that much I do get. It's not that I can't see why he slapped Chris Rock, because I can. I just don't think it was appropriate, especially with that big an audience.
Yeah, I mean, the whole world's watching you. I mean, I say the whole world. The Oscars viewership is down, like it is every year.
Yeah. So, sorry, go ahead.
No, keep going.
So I understand there being a reaction. I just don't think it was the correct reaction, and that's just kind of how it played out. I didn't like the ovation. I think he should have been removed probably from the premises.
Yeah.
I will say this, even though I didn't like, after because I didn't know Jada Pinkett had alopecia. I didn't know that was a disease thing. I thought that was she shaved her head, the thing.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not like she looked bad,
right?
Because that's the thing. It's not like chemotherapy hair loss or something. Like, she didn't look sickly, and right. I mean, it's a hairstyle that kind of works for her. Sure. I think. I mean, she looked fine at the awards ceremony. I think my biggest thing is you can address it in your speech, right? Yeah. Like, if you want to do something to bring awareness about alopecia or whatever, just say something about it in your speech, or like grab him at the after party. It's not like you're never going to see Chris Rock again. You guys are in the same social circles. So like, pull him out and say, hey, what the hell, man? But, and to kind of play devil's advocate for Chris Rock, there's a good chance he might have not known she had a disease, because I mean, I know everyone says like, oh, she's very vocal about it on her Instagram and stuff. Like, maybe Chris Rock just doesn't follow Jada like that, and he has like a history of kind of poking fun at her. Like 2016, he made a joke about her. So, I mean, he might have just thought like, hey, this is kind of,
it's okay.
Yeah, it's our relationship, and I don't like I said, he's a comedian. They make racy jokes sometimes. Sometimes you just have to learn to laugh at yourself. But I think it was pretty piss poor handled by the Oscars itself.
Sure.
And I know now they're kind of like retroactively looking at handing out a punishment to Will Smith. So I don't know. I don't think they're going to take his award away, because who's going to want, like, it's like taking the Heisman away from Reggie Bush. Everyone knows he deserved to win it. Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch isn't going to take a hand-me-down Oscar.
I don't think it'd be right to do that. And look, regardless of what happened on the night of the Oscars, in my opinion, the two best actors in their roles were Will Smith and Benedict Cumberbatch. And I leaned more towards Will Smith as King Richard, just because how closely, how accurate his portrayal was. Yeah. It was amazing.
No, I wholeheartedly agree. So, I don't have any issue with him winning the award. Let him keep the award.
If they would have escorted him off the premises and he still won the award, fine.
Yeah,
like, perfectly fine.
Just let someone else accept the award for him. I'm sure. I mean, Jada was there. The Serena and Venus were there. I'm sure they could have given an impromptu speech.
Yeah.
But they're talking about maybe suspending him. I don't know if a ban is necessary, but I think what the Academy does moving forward sets a pretty big precedent on what they allow, especially when Hollywood as a whole really pushes there's no room for violence kind of ideal.
Which I think is stupid anyways, but that's just me.
Yeah, but I mean, what do you do now? Like now their bluff's been called. Like,
yeah.
Like, is it okay to fight when XYZ happens? Is it never okay?
Well, it just reminds me of the whole Kanye thing.
Yeah.
You know, when he went up and disrespected Taylor Swift. I mean, he obviously didn't hit her, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But you know, it's the same amount of inappropriate on that stage. So, you know, I'm not sure because I don't know how the Grammys handled. I think it was the Grammys.
No, I think that was an MTV.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I don't think it's as prestigious as the Grammys.
See, this is like cream of the crop. You're talking Oscars. This is
this is the who
yeah
of Hollywood. But I hate it for Will Smith because he'll probably never put himself in a position to win another Best Actor. I mean, hell, we've been waiting how long to get a King Richard out of him?
Since Ali. He was nominated for his portrayal of Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, and that was like 2002.
That was years ago. Yeah, so maybe another 20 years and we'll have another one. But I don't know how many chances Hollywood's going to give him after this. Like, we'll see if he gets blacklisted. I don't think that'll be the case because he is in pretty high demand. But I would like to see him and Chris Rock reconcile and move on.
They both apologized. Apparently, they kind of squashed it at the after party. Chris Rock put out a public apology. Will Smith put out a public apology. But what I've kind of been reading and hearing is that Chris Rock is the only one that like apologized to other people.
Yeah, so he apologized to Wanda Sykes, I heard, which was awesome. Yeah. And she was like, why? Like, why are you apologizing? And he was like, well, it's supposed to be your night. You're the host. And I hate that Chris Rock's been put in that position. And I hate that he's become a meme because he seems like a stand-up guy.
I don't think Chris Rock is the meme. I think Chris Rock kind of saved it the way he
handled it well.
Just moved forward with, he made another joke after that. Like, he was very poised,
very professional
in the situation. And hell, he just did the stand-up show in Boston that was sold out.
Oh, after I was saying, well, was it you? I was telling after the show he should go on tour because he will blow sales away.
Yeah, I think in like the first 5 minutes of him being on stage, like he walked out on stage and he was like, "So how was everyone's weekend?" And I don't think he made too many Oscar jokes because he was like, I've already had this set planned out way before what happened, and I need some time to kind of evaluate it. But
it's going to be gold. His stand-up is going to be gold when he writes something for what happened. It's going to be amazing.
But I mean, let's be honest. Like, who benefits more? Like, no one was talking about Chris Rock until Sunday, and sure, he got slapped, but I guess there's no such thing as bad publicity. And now he's on everyone. Now he's on everyone's radar, and then Will Smith just looks like a jerk.
Yeah, yeah. And I hate it for Will. And here's the thing. I think there's a lot going on internally with Will and his marriage. He was basically a meme. What, 2 years ago? A year ago?
He's always going to be a meme. Like,
so, I mean, the whole entanglement thing, like I think that's really affected his psyche.
Yeah.
And I think that he should probably see somebody. He should probably see like a therapist, a counselor, a couples therapist or whatever. But I don't think he's in a healthy mindset.
No.
I think what you saw at the Oscars is a direct result of that.
And I would
and I hate it for him. I do.
It's one of the you had to have been there moments, but like he laughed at the joke. And then all of a sudden it was an ordeal, right?
Yeah.
And I know people say like people laugh when they're angry. Not the way Will Smith laughed, like mouth wide open, leaning back. Like I think he understood it was a joke. And then I think there was something between him and his wife that was said or done that pushed him to do the actions that he did. But it sucks it happened because, and we're about to get into it. I know I said I didn't want to talk about Will Smith all night.
Right.
But the unfortunate part of that whole thing happening was I think there were some really good parts of the Oscars that got overshadowed. And I'm not even just talking about winners and losers. I think no one's giving the respect of how well Lady Gaga handled Liza Minnelli.
Oh, that was fantastic. Stage. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So she was like the beacon of light.
She's a gem.
In the Oscars, you know, the whole "it's okay, I got you" thing. Like, obviously, Liza not in the best health, but good for her for getting out on stage and all of that. And you could tell that she was frustrated and a little confused. Mm-hmm. And I mean, she's like 80 years old now, so it's all understandable.
That's Judy Garland's daughter, right?
Yeah.
And she's won everything.
Yeah, I mean, she's awesome.
Yeah.
Super talented. And it was just cool to see Gaga kind of be the crutch. She let her read the winner out. It's not like she took the thing and made it a Gaga moment. It was very much all about Liza. And, you know, Gaga does, I mean, she's worked with Tony Bennett a lot, all these icons, and you can kind of tell she gives homage to old Hollywood. And I think that's kind of been where she draws a lot of her inspiration from.
So let's actually a good segue into, let's get into the good and the bad of the actual Oscars, aside from Will Smith and Chris Rock. Obviously, that was way good. I love the way Lady Gaga handled that. I used to really not like her. I don't know, something. I didn't like her music that much. I thought she was an odd bird.
Yeah, I think when she first came on the scene, she was really out there. I mean, wearing the bird cages and stuff on her head.
Yeah, man. You know,
but you know, she's toned it down definitely, and I think that's a part of now she's recognized. I think she just wanted to make a statement about herself, so like everyone knew who Lady Gaga was.
Yeah,
she had a couple platinum albums, a couple banger songs, and then she was always doing weird stuff. Not like traditional weird, but some of the dress choices she would pick at award shows were very easy to talk about.
Right.
So I think whoever her publicist was, kudos to her, because it was, sure. But it was never bad. Like, I don't ever remember Lady Gaga being in like a scandal.
Yeah. It was done nothing but further her image. I mean, the House of Gucci role, I thought she was fantastic in. Yeah. And then last night you see her, the way she interacted with Liza Minnelli was just gold. It was really what I think we needed after the incident.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the only good that came out. One of my favorite moments of the Oscars was the guy from Coda winning. Yes, and his speech. I was listening to it, and it was making me tear up. It was such a touching, beautiful moment, and the whole everybody.
The silent cheer thing.
Yeah, that was it was beautiful. I loved every second of it, and Coda got a lot of love. Yeah,
they were definitely the dark horse of the Oscars. I was just happy they got nominated. Like when we were doing our pre-Oscar show with Dane, and we were talking about who we thought the winners and losers were going to be. I was just happy to even see Coda in the conversation. I would have not put any amount of money on them winning an award, a major award, maybe something smaller, sure. But they won Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Supporting Actor, and Best Film, which I had The Power of the Dog pegged to win.
Yeah.
Like a walk away, like I get easy. Cumberbatch.
I thought for sure. Yeah, I thought for sure, especially, and here's another feel good story. Jane Campion winning Best Director.
Yeah,
first female, I think, right?
I think it's third female to win Best.
I think she's the first to win third nominated.
Let's see here. I had it up here.
I feel like
no, Jane Campion became the third woman in film history to win the Best Director prize at the Academy Awards.
Third woman. Yes. Super cool for her movie Power of the Dog. Great movie. And that's awesome. I love to see it, especially when she's having to compete against the likes of Steven Spielberg and West Side Story. That's
I think Spielberg's the first person to be nominated in 6 different decades.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you were going to say something about Kenneth Branagh?
I was going to say Kenneth Branagh was in there for Belfast, so you're not talking about it's a pretty stacked.
Deal. Kenneth Branagh winning the Best Original Screenplay. That was his first Oscar.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I just assumed he carried himself like a previous winner, so I just assumed he had one somewhere. He gave a very clean speech, just very mellow, and so I just assumed he had one, but no. Yeah. Now he's Oscar winner, Kenneth Branagh.
I was going to say congrats to you on your selection for Best Supporting Actress. I think you pretty much nailed that.
That's the only one I got right.
Well, I had Best Actor right.
Oh yeah, I guess I wasn't too far off. I had it Will Smith, Benedict Cumberbatch. I didn't care either way on that one. I thought they both deserved it. Yeah, I never saw The Eyes of Tammy Faye, so I didn't have anything on Jessica Chastain.
Yeah.
But
that was her. She had been nominated 3 times. That was her first win, so that was really cool.
Yeah, I mean she's a good actress. Like
I might lose power.
Oh yeah, I just saw it flash. We are in a tornado. Warning, viewers at home.
Yeah, so
bear with us if we disappear.
Well, don't say that.
Yeah,
don't speak it into existence.
Look, we're on the 3rd floor. If it happens, I'm getting yeeted across Birmingham. So
I'll catch you, Jerry.
Yeah. It will be me and Bill Paxton.
That was awesome. What a good joke.
Yeah.
I saw Twister this year, so I get it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Some more good in the Oscars. Dune took home
yes
6 awards, I think. So,
I think deservedly so. And for a lot of them, like the music, if they didn't win, I would have been more surprised.
Yeah, it was pretty wild that you could win 7 Oscars and not win Best Picture. To me, I'm stoked Coda won. Don't take that for granted. I saw Coda in January of this year. I watched it on Apple TV and I happy cried, and it instantly became one of my favorite movies of 2021. Like Tick Tick Boom and It are probably the 2 best feeling movies you could walk out of last year.
Yeah. So if 5 Grammys wasn't enough for Billie Eilish, she had to go and win an
Oscar on there. Yeah, she just wins.
Yeah.
Of course, No Time to Die was a good song.
Yeah.
She performed it live. It was very good live, her and her brother. The only thing weird about the best original song was
Encanto.
Yeah, the song that
Yeah.
got nominated for Encanto was like
the third best song.
I think it's
third or fourth.
Yeah, I don't.
It wasn't up there, regardless.
Yeah, it's crazy that like they performed "We Don't Talk About Bruno," but that's not the song that got nominated.
It's wild.
And like we don't talk about Bruno is like number one on the regular music charts. It passed Let It Go for
really,
yeah, for like highest placement on the Billboard.
Oh wow,
100.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Encanto won Best Animated Film, which I was okay with.
I actually, for me, Encanto or Mitchell versus the Machines, I think either one of those I would have been happy with. Raya, I don't even know why it was there.
Yeah.
Luca, don't know why it was there. Just I don't know. They got it wrong.
Yeah. I liked Mitchell's versus Machines more than I liked Encanto. Obviously the music in Encanto was better, but I think Mitchell's versus Machine was just a better movie.
But animated films are for children.
Dude, okay. That's a good transition in to the bad of the Oscars.
I knew that would get you. I love that.
First off, half of the awards were pre-filmed and then shown to cut down time.
Right.
Last year's Oscars was 3 hours long.
Okay.
This year's Oscars was 3 hours and 45 minutes. So they're going the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So I think length was a big issue this year. Had I not had like you guys over at the house and us doing other stuff, and like I was strictly sitting on my couch watching the Oscars, and we missed like the first hour and a half of it because we were at dinner. Yeah. So if I started at the beginning and 4 hours later they were finishing up,
we only missed like best score and best supporting actress.
Right. It's just the bits are too long. I
actually have a hot take.
Go for it.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
If Will Smith doesn't slap Chris Rock in the face, the biggest loser of the night would have been the hosts.
Yeah.
Because I thought they were terrible. And look, I'm all for inclusion. Okay. That has nothing to do with what I'm about to say. They were just awful hosts. They weren't funny. I didn't enjoy their bits or anything that they did or anything they talked about. I'm okay with the woman host. It has nothing to do with that and everything to do with the entertainment factor.
Well, the problem was there was 3 of them.
Right.
None of which I find particularly funny to begin with.
Well, but I also don't think they had any chemistry.
And like they just don't. The Oscars have kind of lost what hosts are supposed to do. Like we don't need an Amy Schumer comedy bit, a Wanda Sykes comedy bit. Like hosts are there to facilitate the evening.
Yeah.
Right. And so when you're doing these 5 to 7 minute sketch comedy skits where like Amy Schumer comes down as Spider-Man, or we have to watch Wanda Sykes walk through the Academy Museum and get everything wrong that's supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
It just takes up a lot of time that isn't needed. Just let the host. I would rather get those awards like real time than watch stupid skits.
Yeah.
Because like I think the best part of the Oscars is the human emotion that comes along with it. Like the most fun I had watching the Oscars was Troy Kotzer's speech, or Lady Gaga interact with Liza Minnelli, or Francis Ford Coppola coming out with De Niro and
that was super cool.
Al Pacino, or even the like James Bond montage they gave. So it's like you can do it, but they just weren't it. I think Amy Schumer had like said one funny thing all night, and that was wow, the mood's really changed in here. after the Will Smith incident. Like, that was like the one time I laughed at her jokes, but the rest they just don't hit.
It was just tough, man. Like truly. And I bet you we could sit down. You give us an hour. Maybe we'll do a podcast on it. and we could probably select like 5, and we could do women if they wanted to be women. We could do whatever. We could do, anybody that's like, not white. I don't know. Like we could come up with a list, and Wanda Sykes is Regina Hall,
Sure.
and they not even close. They're not even in the top 20.
No,
top 30.
It just wasn't good.
No.
I would almost like rather just go to having one always host of.
That'd be sweet.
The Oscars, all right? So give it to like Neil Patrick Harris or literally anybody.
I hope Chris Rock hosts it next year. Like I hope they're like
there is no chance.
I hope they're like, yo, Chris Rock, I want you to host. That would be sweet. I'd love it.
It would be something. Especially if he makes a Jada correct. And he might.
I don't think
he might
coming back, brother.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was too long. The 3 host system was not good.
Hosts themselves were not good.
Yeah, the hosts themselves were just not good. But I like I do think what was really cool about this year's was all of the reunions they did. So like having like
Pulp Fiction.
having Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta and Uma Thurman, and then they had White Men Can't Jump with Snipes and
Woody
Harrelson.
Man.
And all of them, like the reunions were cool. And I think that's what people want to see as movie lovers. Because the problem with the Oscars is they're never going to get more viewers. Like people who don't care about the Oscars will not watch the Oscars. So they need to focus more on keeping the eyeballs that are already going to be watching them than trying so hard to get new eyeballs on them.
Well,
because it's a moot point.
I think eventually it's going to become a thing that gets released and is a premier Hollywood event that they don't show live, that they release on stream.
That's fine.
Because that's just the way we're headed. Like TV is becoming like true TV, like Comcast, Dish, Net, whatever.
Yeah.
That's not really a thing anymore. Like people don't actually use that as much as they used to. Like when we were growing up, everybody had a satellite, a dish on their roof.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one of those in years.
My parents have one.
Yeah. Well, your parents live out in the middle of nowhere, so
that's true.
Probably need one.
The internet kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So, but speaking of streaming, Coda was the first movie to win Best Picture from a streaming source.
Apple TV.
Take that, Netflix.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me because Netflix just pushes out so much.
Well, it's not like Netflix does a bad job.
No,
they do a good job. They have good movies.
Yeah, The Power of the Dog.
But Coda was a Sundance.
It was a
Sundance flick, and I think that's much cooler than it being the first streamed Oscar Best Flick.
That's true.
Award winner.
Like I said, I can't praise Coda enough. If you guys haven't seen it, you should watch it.
Watch his acceptance speech. What's that guy's name?
Troy Kotzer.
Yes.
TSUR.
Oh man, like even the translator was like getting choked up.
Well,
and I felt that in my soul.
Yeah, and then they win Best Adapted Screenplay, and like the director was like in actual shock.
Yeah, everybody. Their whole they showed them. They're like, oh my god.
Yeah, and I think like that's the moments that are so fun to watch.
Yeah,
is
super cool
because I think they were just happy to be there, like to be in the top 10 movies of last year. Says a lot for an indie film, and then they win it all, and it's just like it's crazy.
Such a cool thing. It really was. It was amazing to watch. Man, it was, it's not that I didn't enjoy watching the Oscars, because I do enjoy watching and seeing the culmination of all that talent just come together in one room and celebrate all the greatness that occurred throughout the year. It's a really cool setting. It's really cool to see all those people in one place. And so, yeah, I'm a big fan of the Oscars. So it's not that I wasn't entertained. It's just that this was a kind of a weird one.
Yeah, it was to say the least. But I think the reason why I enjoyed this year's Oscars so much is besides like one or two films, I had a general understanding, and I had seen almost all of them that got mentioned. Like I didn't see The Lost Daughter or Drive My Car, which were two of the.
You didn't watch the Ricardos movie either, did you?
I did watch Being the Ricardos.
You did? And Belfast?
Yeah. I did not watch Belfast.
Okay. But most of them.
So yeah, like 7 out of 10 movies I had seen. So when you have like some skin in the game, that's why Coda winning, like if I would have just read that, I would have been like, oh, that's a surprise. But it wouldn't have meant anything to me. But like since I had seen Power of the Dog, Dune, and everything else, like them winning was an actual like shock.
Yeah.
Like general excitement for me.
Because I haven't seen Coda yet. I'm going to. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I was shocked that I thought Jesse Plemons was going to win Best Supporting Actor.
I thought it was going to be the other guy, Cody McPhee.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be him.
But also, fun fact, Jesse Plemons married to Kirsten Dunst. Had no idea.
Yeah, actually had no idea until they made the joke about her being a seat filler.
What? That was such a dumb joke. Gosh.
Yeah, I mean, it's Amy Schumer, man. She's
awful.
She's not funny. Like I said, them crapping on animation. Like,
yeah.
Like, imagine being someone who worked on those films and then hearing someone who probably hasn't had a movie have more than 4 viewers in its lifetime tell you that it's just for kids and for parents to endure, and that the only one of the nominees they had seen was Encanto because of their kids.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
Yeah, like
that's tough. I do want to watch the Flea movie though. Like since we're on
it got nominated for a bunch of stuff.
So I think was that a foreign film too?
It was. I think I want to say.
Let me see. I gotta pull it up.
Norwegian?
Really?
Yeah.
They got an 8 out of 10 on IMDb. It's only an hour and a half. Oh, I have no idea those names. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
It's Danish.
It's Danish?
Yes.
Nice.
It is a animated documentary film. So
sick. Yeah, I've got to watch that. They got nominated for a bunch of stuff, and that's really cool.
I need to see that. Drive My Car. I need to see Belfast.
And that one doesn't look like it's for kids either.
No, that's just a tasteless joke. Like, I mean,
I get it, guys. I'm a nerd. Jarrett's a nerd. But it like nerdy things.
But it doesn't matter.
All animated films are made for children. And a lot of people work very hard to make them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, imagine spending X amount of hours to make Encanto just to be told it's just for kids. Like,
right.
No, tell me you've never actually watched the movie. Like, there are sub-themes within every animated movie that are directed toward adults.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's a fine. I think animation is probably one of my favorite mediums. You can tell any story you want through animation. You're not restricted by
the laws of physics.
Yeah, like you can do whatever you want. Some of the greatest stories ever told are animated to me. So
yeah,
whatever.
I'm the same way. I feel the same way.
They can tell that to Jujutsu Kaisen that made $25 million on opening weekend. So
yeah, I mean, Demon Slayer Mugen Train was in theaters for 3 days.
Yeah,
and it made $10 million.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen still in
just in the United States.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't get it. It's wild.
Yeah. Amy Schumer hasn't had a movie make that money. Maybe ever.
That she wasn't piggybacked in.
I mean, she's hard.
Or maybe then. Yeah.
I was about to make a very tasteful joke.
I was going to say.
I'm going to stop myself. I've learned from Chris Rock.
I was going to say, if anybody can do it, it's, the wrestler. Dadgummit.
Batista?
No, the other one.
The Rock?
No, the funny one.
John Cena?
That guy.
Were they in a movie?
Not John Cena. What?
How many funny wrestlers are there?
Who's the guy that played the TV show that we like?
That's John Cena. Peacemaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's John Cena.
Then it's John Cena. I saw a scene. I think they did a movie together.
Did they?
I think so. Oh, hold on. I got Amy Schumer and John Cena movie scene. If you haven't seen it, guys, look it up. It's really funny. Oh, Trainwreck.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah, you should watch that scene off camera, like later.
Maybe.
Oh, it's coming down. It's pouring now.
Yeah, it is pouring.
All right. Well, I don't think I have anything left to say about the Oscars. I think it being our first year watching the Oscars while doing this podcast, it was super cool to see how much we actually knew, how many movies we had seen, how we can understand the way nominations were.
Yeah.
It was just awesome.
It was,
because I don't think I've ever had a year where I've seen more than maybe one or two films.
No, I can't. Man, I don't know the last time I watched an Oscars, honestly. Usually I'll just read about the winners and losers.
Randall Lawrence. Animated movies are for children. I'll never grow up. I agree.
Amen, sister. Amen.
She's a smart one.
Yeah, say it louder for those in the back. But yeah, we got to do something. We'll have to do something cool for next year's Oscars.
Oh, we'll come up with something. I think our award thing was pretty neat that we did this year, and we'll do that again.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But I think we were fairly close with all our nominations. Some of them are a little more geared towards like
personal preference.
Sure. Not necessarily the award grabs.
Yeah.
Which there are quite a few of, but no, man, it was super awesome, and we'll be coming up on a year soon, right?
July 4th.
Yeah, so we need to do something big for that.
We will.
So
I don't know what yet, but
we'll come up with something.
Planning's
always do.
Planning's not our strong suit.
So with all that being said, I do want to talk about the next month.
Mm-hmm.
What we've decided. So what we're going to do this month is we are going to focus more on regular, not regular. What's the word I'm looking for, Jared? I think you could probably explain it better than I could.
Yeah, we're not doing like set topics.
Right.
More generically open discussions. Yeah. Instead of trying to keep it on theme.
Yeah, in the last few months, I've found that it's a little difficult at times.
Yeah,
just to keep being on theme.
Well, you just run out of topics really fast.
Yeah,
and you can only do the theme of the month is X. Well, let's talk about our favorite movies of X theme.
Right,
and then it's okay, now what do you do for 4 weeks?
Well, see, here's another thing, and we'll continue to do the critic one. Yeah. I just need a break from that in general. So we'll do that after a month and we'll get back to it. The theme movie thing though, I would much rather it be a little more open for us to watch whatever throughout the week. Instead of feeling like on Wednesday, I've got to watch this film. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're obligated to watch a movie.
right,
that you might not want to watch, or you have something else you want to watch that gets pushed back because of X theme.
So what I'd rather do is have our one movie that we must watch be in theaters. I would much rather go watch a film at the movie theaters and that be our designated must watch, right? So if something comes out like Lost City came out, right? So and you watched it, I would love to talk about it next week and go watch it this week, right?
Sure. So, yeah, we also got Morbius this weekend.
And we will be watching that.
Yeah, I've heard meh.
Really? Meh?
Yeah, Christian Harloff said it's just
very meh.
And I think Christian Harloff is the gospel. So him and Dan Murrell, they're the only two critics.
It's almost like they know films.
I mean, it's not even that they know films. I think it's just they watch them through like the same lens that I watch movies. Sure. You know, they're not like super overly critical. Like Harloff and like they're for sure just bros sometimes. Like if a movie's entertaining, they're just going to say like, hey, it's entertaining.
Yeah.
And I think that's all they care about is if they have fun when they go to the movies. And I can appreciate that.
So I also want to say this. I saw the new trailer for Top Gun.
It's
just, if I had never seen Top Gun, the first one in my life.
Yeah. We wouldn't be friends, but
I would watch that trailer and I would go, man, this movie looks sweet.
Yeah. Like I was watching it the other night. I watched it like last week with Andrew and Jason, and like the effects that they were able to do then have me like stoked to see actual like dog fights in 2022.
Yeah.
Like so what they're going to be able to do like in views of the jets and stuff like that. Like, oh my God.
So they set the tone, and I love it because they set the tone with all the students going, we're like the best. We're the best in the world. Who are they going to get to teach us, right? Yeah. And the next thing you see him flying up through like, two little planes, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm in. I'm all in.
Yeah, when they're like,
give me all of this.
You know, you're like, let's go at it. And they're like 2v1. Don't you think that's a little unfair? And then he splits the jets right up the middle.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's like actively chill bumps.
It's going to be sweet.
I'm interested to see how they tie in some stuff because I think Miles Teller is supposed to be Goose's son.
Yes.
So I want to see how him and Tom Cruise interact with each other. Is he going to blame Tom Cruise for his dad's death, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah, it looks like he does. Because of the trailer. He's like, yeah, my dad put his faith in you. I'm not going to make the same mistake kind of thing. And I was like, oh, that's not okay.
No.
Goose would be pissed. He would be so mad at you.
Yeah. I think Val Kilmer is going to make an appearance.
For some reason, I got the idea that he was dead. Is he not dead?
What? Val Kilmer or Iceman?
Iceman.
I don't think so. He's on the credit list, so I don't know if it's going to be brief. He's been battling throat cancer for a while, so not in real life, in the movie. Right, no, but I'm talking about like I can't imagine his part being very extensive.
Oh, sure.
So he might like have like a cameo, say like a line and call it. I don't think he's going to have a large role if he's even in it.
Right.
Because of the throat cancer and everything. I know he's kind of struggled with acting since that.
Right.
But it'd be cool to see him. I mean, he's Iceman. It feels like you have to have Iceman to have a Top Gun.
Yeah, man. Such a good film.
Yeah, it really is. I was inverted.
I do want a 1980s style montage. Just give me one.
They've already shown.
Give me a power ballad.
They've shown them shirtless playing football on the beach. So I think we're gonna get the volleyball scene, but with football.
We have to. Right?
I know. They also showed in one of the trailers Goose's son singing "Great Balls of Fire," which was what his dad would sing at the bar.
Heck yeah!
So
I love it.
I think if they pay the proper homage to the original,
homage,
Yeah, I'll be pretty stoked for it. But May 27th,
yeah,
I'll be there.
Yeah, with bells on and my Top Gun shirt because I have one.
I have one somewhere.
Walmart had it. I'm not gonna lie. I saw it at Walmart. Scooped it.
I'll just
immediately. So, Goose was my favorite character. So if I could get like a Rip Goose or something, sure, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I had a buddy who broke his neck wrestling senior year of high school. We called him Goose. He survived.
Yeah.
So a little luckier than the other one.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'll say. Oh my goodness. All right.
That's why I can't host the Oscars.
Yeah. That's the reason.
That's the singular reason.
I wish Will Smith would smack me. You know what I mean?
No.
I'd let him. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, I was about to say, you'd sit for it.
Will Smith has always been one of my favorite actors. And I hated the way it played out, but, at the end of the day, everybody makes mistakes.
He's a meme. It'll go down in the annals of history.
Exactly. That's where they'll go. Just like that.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're ready, man, go ahead and sign us off.
Oh, we got a couple things. I just want to pay some respects to Bruce Willis, who retired from acting today.
Yeah.
He has, let me pull up the name of the disease so I don't butcher it. Aphasia. Apparently it makes it hard to comprehend and speak. So I don't know what that means for his personal life. So he might not even be able to communicate anymore. But one of the GOATs, easily, if there was a Hall of Fame, Bruce Willis is in it.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah. So thank you for all. I know you don't watch this, but if you ever do, thank you for all your effort and stuff you put in for us, the viewers, because you didn't put out a bad one very often.
I was about to say, I can think of a couple.
Well, I mean, the last couple of diehards, but this, The Sixth Sense, Armageddon, Pulp Fiction,
The
Fifth Element.
The funny thing is Bruce Willis. I always think of the. It's not even in Die Hard, but it's the call 911 and get a ambulance.
Yeah,
I always think of that when I think of Bruce Willis.
Yeah, he's funny. Also, I don't know what it means for the DC extended universe, but Ezra Miller, the Flash, was arrested this weekend. So
I saw that public disturbance. He at karaoke night, apparently he yelled obscenities.
Well, did you hear the rest of that story though?
No.
Okay, so he meets this couple at some Hawaiian. Also for the chat, Taylor Hawkins, the Foo Fighters drummer, died.
Yeah, Frank, I saw that.
That is true. I haven't read why yet. I think it was drug related. I hope not. No. But yeah, so Ezra Miller meets this couple at some Hawaiian farmers market.
Okay.
And they invite him to stay at their house. He goes to the karaoke night, gets drunk, belligerent, arrested. They pay the $500 to bail him out.
Okay.
And then that night, as he's sleeping at this couple's house, he busts into their room, tells them he's going to kill the guy and bury his slut wife, and then steals their wallets with their social security cards and shit in it. It just
what?
Just dips. Yeah, they got a restraining order put on him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big old yikes.
Yeah. I'm why did he need somewhere to stay in Hawaii? He's rich. Why does he need to bum some couch from the farmers market people?
Yeah.
So he can steal their identities?
Could he not post his own bail either? I don't know.
Nah, look, dude, this can only be the act of the anti-Flash and the Speed Force. That's not our actual Ezra Miller.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, it's not our actual Ezra Miller. So I don't know what they're going to do about the Flash movie if whatever he's
hashtag not my Barry Allen.
Yeah, it's like we have Tom Holland representing us. They have Ezra Miller's drunk karaoke debauchery.
Oh, yikes. That's tough, man.
Yeah, but that was pretty much all the hot movies news I had. I've been reading up as much as I could.
Well, I appreciate it. I like hot movie news.
Yes. Yeah, it's not a lot of good.
Not a lot of good
for the actors.
Coda was great. Loved it.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga, fantastic. There were some good stories, but
maybe Will Smith and Ezra Miller can see the same shrink.
Yeah. Oh, I think Will Smith needs to see a couple shrink, and one for him, one for Jada. We'll see.
Yeah, I can't make jokes I want to, so I just need to end the stream before.
That works.
Yeah. Thank you guys. We do have our first Patreon video up.
Yeah, we do. We do have our first Patreon video up. More to come.
Yes, we just send us some Patreon ideas, like stuff you want to see on the Patreon.
Sure.
We need to make some t-shirts as well.
Yes. My dad actually should be getting his press back soon.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that he can make a few shirts for Silence Your Cell Phones.
Yeah, maybe we can work through the sour pickles line.
Maybe.
That's a collab. So yeah, check out our Patreon. We're on Twitter. Where's the Silence Phone?
Silenced Phone, or if you just search Silence Your Cell Phones, we'll pop up there.
Yep. We got a Facebook. Check us out on Silence Your Cell Phones under the podcast. Instagram, Silence Your Cell Phones. Gmail, Silence Your Cell Phone.
No S.
No S, because I'm bad at typing when I set things up. Don't judge me. And if you're watching this, like and subscribe. It's free.
Yes, please.
It helps us out a lot. We're trying. We're at way more followers right now than I was expecting us to be a year in. So that's pretty cool. And if you're driving and you can't watch it on YouTube, we're still on Spotify.
Yes.
I know we've kind of haven't been pushing that as hard since we've moved to YouTube. I feel like we just get a lot more traffic this way.
They're still there, though.
Yeah, they're still there.
Here.
Yeah. So check those out if you need a podcast to listen to on your drives. I don't think I missed anything.
I think you got it all, bud.
Yeah. So thanks everyone who stopped by. Randy, Frank, love you guys.
Yes.
And until